And who do we have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Sherresse Jackson.
Miss Jackson, could you tell us a bit about yourself? Where you come from, where you grew up, and all that good stuff?
I grew up in St. Louis. My mother's. I'm, my mom. Mom's always right. My mother's name was Lottie Ann Jackson. And I grew up in South St. Louis originally. My mom wanted us to have a better education. So we get desegregation program. I don't know, I can't remember which, it doesn't matter, but desegregation program. And I bused out to Pond Elementary. Love this school. Better. But I did one time, because she made me feel some type of way. I can't remember. Oh, because her name was Miss Springer. She was a sweet teacher. I had all good teachers out there. There was, I'm a very people person, but I'm very emotional. If I feel some type of way, I'm gonna tell you. And I remember an assignment. It was remember the Shel Silverstein's books? Yeah, I used to read those, and I can't remember. Anyways, I didn't like how she graded my paper. Or a comment she made. I can't exactly remember. But it was something about the assignment that her response I didn't like. So you know what I put? So stop and remember and think. I put it was about one of the poems I read. Something about I hate you. You stink or something. I can't exactly remember. But you know the Shel Silverstein, those books. I mean, several, what was that? A Light in the Attic, I believe. Anyways, I'm going to keep this short and simple and sweet. Because, well, if you want to know more, tune in for the next podcast. But basically, life's beautiful. And nobody has the right to judge anybody. Even if it's your job, even if you are the judge. Because it's like, now everything's technology. But they don't make things like they used to. Look at the cars. Literally, okay, we're number one. We live in the greatest. Well, if you're from St. Louis, you know St. Louis. But it's everything and then some. And if you don't know, you'll learn the hard way. And certain things, you just have to, they don't tell you. You find out on your own. Everybody knows but you. And I wouldn't change anything I did for anything. I mean, I could have reacted a different way. But I always did it from heart. I was passionate because I cared. I just didn't know that some people, well, not all people are good. But all people are people. Okay. And it's the system. Keep coming back. It works if you work it. And that's not just an NA quote. It's the justice system.
What kind of household did you grow up in? Was both your parents present?
No. My daddy was in the Army. I believe my mom probably drove him nuts. He couldn't handle it. He wasn't no deadbeat dad or anything. But my mom told me, you ain't got no friends. And I cried. And I realized she was right. And she said, you gotta lie to get this money. I didn't lie to get mine. Executive dysfunction. Mental health lives matter. Babies' lives matter. Babies' lives matter more than anything. But it all starts as a child, a baby. Not everybody grew up with love. Some people grew up in the foster care system. I was one of those. But I also grew up with my mom. My mom fought. Until one day, well, tune in for the next show.
Brothers and sisters?
Yep. 2, you're not listening. I'm enjoying it. I am. You want the full. You're. I understand, but see, I enjoy I enjoy, but you are smart though. You know, do it all in one time. No, it's.
No,
You know, it's.
just a, we
Yeah.
just we just
This is like a therapy
it's like
session.
but it's like an introduction. It's not
Yeah,
all at one
I know, I
time. It's
know.
just getting your background so we can have an
Right.
understanding on.
I'm trying to eat right now.
You can eat.
I
You can eat and
eat.
talk. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. But brothers and sisters, you had
2 brothers. And well, that's complex because apparently there's. Well, may I have a rose? Or are those for you?
I got you.
Uh,
You can get it when we finish. It's no big deal.
I would like it now.
You can get
I want a
okay.
rose.
Okay.
Please, thank you. As long as they're not for somebody.
No, they-
It's beautiful. Remember the movie The Titanic? Yeah. Well, I thought it was Oh, now I see why. But there's even beauty in this.
Yes.
Because literally, I'm a product of my environment, but of also my own choices, my life, and like this rose. But now I'm actually exactly like this. Doesn't. It's beautiful to me because I like it. Because it's symbolic. It had too much water.
They got frozen.
It had frozen. It had
Yes.
too much water.
Yeah.
The freeze. It wasn't in the right environment.
Yes.
So therefore, it's still living.
Yes.
Actually, this is very beautiful. It's still living, but it changed colors. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you assembly. I'm gonna show you some of my feet. Like this rose. Look at this rose. See? Now, this ain't gonna be pretty. It's gonna be uglier than this flower. But it's life. It was my environment that I wasn't blooming in. No, it hurts too much.
Yeah.
But basically, I'll describe it. Part of my heritage is Blackfoot Indian. And, well, my toes, I still got, it's got all 10 toes. But my toes are black now. Change. It's time for a change. But you want to wither away and die, or you want to be restored? Restoration. Build it from the ground up. Sometimes you have to burn. Cars were on fire in the city. Sometimes you gotta burn it all down. Do whatever you want to do. But just be happy and own it. Just be you.
If you can go,
You ain't even gotta own it.
if you
Just
could
work for it.
if you could go back and talk to a young Miss Michelle, knowing what you know today, what would you tell her?
Young me?
Yes. Your younger self, knowing what you know today, what would you tell her?
I have listened to a younger version of myself, but I didn't listen to her. She was my daughter. She's predominantly Indian. And because I didn't know all the rules, because I didn't know the regulations, or because I didn't know the secret, or I knew communication is the key. You know, money ain't the root of all evil. It's the greed of it. All that is greed, hate, and envy. It's very powerful. It's everything and some. You know, not everybody serves the Lord, but I'll tell you a true story. In the midst of the original interview I did was with the news. And it was downtown St. Louis. Google my name, you'll see. And it aired. It's the media. And I told the truth. I never lied. Look around. Look at where we're at now. We got to be number one. How? How did we beat Vegas? I had a damn good idea how we did, because I was there for the party, eating with the, but I was me. I was just, we all met on Facebook, but we didn't start on Facebook. Facebook came to be. Now what's on your mind?
We appreciate you taking time out with us and sharing with us. And if there's anything you want to leave us with on the closeout, now's the time you can.
Choose kindness, and love conquers the multitude of all sins. Love conquers everything. But you got to be willing to die for what you believe in. But you don't have to die. But in essence, we're all born, we're babies, and actually, it's inevitable. Everybody has to die. It's all how you want to go out. Do you want to be remembered? Or do you want to be forgotten? Or do you want to... It's your life. I can't judge you, tell you how to live it. Who am I to tell you? Because at the end of the day, you have to live with your life. Now, I can tell you what to do, how to do, whatever. But it's your life, your choice. You do matter. I know I do.
We appreciate you. We wish you all the best. And until next time, thank you.